Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help us out very, very, very much, including all of you watching right now. Like the video. It helps us. It helps people find us. It's great. It's just so useful. In addition to that, if you are interested in joining our community or joining any of our games, consider joining our Patreon down in the description below. All you have to do is join at one of the lower tiers, get into our community, hang out with us a little bit, play around, and schedule a one-on-one with me if you're interested in picking up any of the open slots we have currently available inside of this community. Now, without further ado, hello, players. Where last we left off, the party had ventured further up north in Tal'Dorei, trying to get over to the Falcone Castle. On your way over there, you all encountered a half-orc by the name of Mersha, who seemed to have some type of knowledge of Skeeter and Skeeter's troop owing Mersha money. And then, as you were heading even further up north, and you were about to make the drop-off of the body inside of the suitcase, Mersha tried to very quickly run out and grab the suitcase and run away from everything that was happening, to no avail, because Alistair is just 2.5 Mershas, so that didn't really math very well. A little bit of a scuffle ensued, but after having the greatest decision of this party's life, which is just fucking talking about it, you all settled down and then realized that you all might actually be able to be allies in this circumstance. Through a investigation of the innards inside of the body, Mersha discovered a map that was hidden away for the Myriad's use specifically, and none of you knew why Mersha knew it was there, and upon interrogation, Taryn seems satisfied with the answer of, yeah, someone told me, which is good enough. Now, Alistair went back with Kai, came back with everybody's equipment, dropped off the head of Lustrin Zeth, and that is where we are picking up. So, all of you, I hope during the break you discussed even a little bit what you all were planning on doing. You have a lot of information based off of the map. It is the Prince's Triangle. KH is how you get into the Abyss. SP is the exit point from the Abyss, or a different place, who knows. And LO is the rest. So, go ahead. Yeah, I
Lunch
figured.
is ready. I've got lunch. And I have my cooking utensils out and mess kits.
Now, we did have two options that I believe we had talked about before, about one of which going into the Abyss to attack him there, or waiting and finding the vessel again and killing the vessel.
Did we not just go through some quite significant efforts to avoid going to hell?
We did. Well, I did, but...
I feel like this is... either a sign that we need to get the fuck out of here, or a sign that we're going somewhere where we really don't want to go. Knowing our luck, I think it's the latter. I don't particularly want to end up in the Abyss, but let's be honest, we don't have anything better to do, so...
Well,
why
we
not?
are waiting to hear about the location of a meeting point for the Myriad, and we also have information on where they plan to keep him to rest up. So my vote is we take the time to find the vessel on this side of things.
Well, I think that's a good idea for now. I would like to avoid going to hell if we can possibly... going to the Abyss if we can possibly help it.
Here, here.
Hey, where's the vessel again? Allegedly.
You're kind of hard to hear.
Where's the vessel again? Allegedly.
Well, where they all left it out last time was right past the Alabaster Sierra when they killed him. But then they found out that that didn't really work.
And Mersha doesn't know that.
No, because they did not share that with you.
Okay. I'm fine either way.
I did say that we killed him. I just didn't say where.
Yeah.
Oh, you killed the vessel once before.
Yes.
And the plan is to try to kill the vessel again?
Permanently this time, because I have Hellfire, which will consume him.
Oh, got it. Well, do we want to flip a coin?
I feel like that gives us an unnecessarily high chance of ending up in the abyss. We should probably head back to... Well, I suppose it would be wishful thinking to hope that that corpse is still at the bottom of the ocean.
Agreed. Unfortunately, no.
How do we all plan on getting to the bottom of the ocean?
I feel like that's a small problem in comparison.
My concern would be who's going to freeze to death going after it.
There are potions and magic for that.
Speaking of all those things, Jiro, would we have been able to... I'm assuming we would have been able to keep all the jewelry and all of that from the...
Sure, we can retroactively say that you looted the body before Alistair dug it into the
No, I mean that we were wearing for the...
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You guys kept
okay.
all that shit.
Okay, because I'm probably... I need to sit down to figure out an inventory with you because Darren's still like making back alley deals for it as soon as she can.
Fair enough.
So, I remember hearing from Magus that he does have the location of one of their hideouts, though he was quite hostile at the...
Yes, I'm not sure how helpful he's going to be, but he does have information that we need, probably, so it might be worth investigating with him. I feel like that's a large risk.
Certainly.
Jero, how far away are we from the nearest point on the map?
You all are currently... Let's look at the normal map. Boop, boop. Let's zoom the fuck out. By a lot. You all are currently here. Craghammer is technically the closest location, though you can try to go over the mountain peaks. Keep in mind, this is heading into the Cliff Keep Mountains, which are incredibly deadly. Now, for your party, you might be able to succeed through it anyways. But then Craghammer itself is located there. Yeah.
And we don't... And where's the LO point?
It is not on your version of this version of the map. It's only on the other map.
Got it.
This is a much older map.
What was the name of that? It was literally this channel, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Any chance I could try and rack my brains again for...
Sure, roll another history check.
I'm going to use my game advantage on this.
Sure.
Hey, dirty.
You hit the DC of 10 of realizing where you grew up.
Well, I assumed that it was somewhere specifically in that area. Also, grew up is ambitious, like 10 years old. You know, sold to an orphanage at the age of whatever. But, okay.
The
Sold
tender
is
age
left.
of whatever.
So
The
Tender age of
Leuston-
whatever matters for the plot.
The Leuston Orphanage was the name of the orphanage. L-O. And you remember in that location, there's not a whole lot of places labeled as L at all. There's no lakes. And that's usually like the go-to.
Yeah, like, idiot light bulb goes off in Sneak's head, just like, oh shit. I just realized what the LO stands for.
Yes.
So, on the island where I grew up, there is an orphanage where I grew up called the Leuston Orphanage. There aren't exactly
Oh, God,
many
we're gonna
lakes.
kill kids.
Maybe not. Probably. I don't even know. It's. Why do we have to end up going back to places that I hate?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Enter Dark Brotherhood. Let's just hope it's some kind of evil orphanage mistress. For some reason, I can't remember an awful lot about that place, but well, let's just say I ran away at the age of 14 for a reason. Yeah, there aren't exactly many lakes and shit like that on that island, so I have a feeling we're probably thinking of the right direction. Also, you know, coincidences don't really exist when involved with stuff like this.
Mm-hmm. Especially considering.
Yeah. Great. I mean, that seems like the best place to start, rather than going into the abyss. Might get us some information.
That.
And if we have to make our way in, we will at least be going in more prepared.
Exactly.
Does everyone have their cold gear? Ka?
Yeah, and he pulls something out his back far enough to show it.
Masha, do
Alistair
you have...
literally drops the disguise self and grows fur.
Masha, do you have cold weather gear, or do we need to stop on the way?
Sarah, do I have cold weather gear?
Sure.
Am I... Okay. Yes.
Oh,
I
wait,
do.
no, you wouldn't. You spent literally every penny that you had before the game started. So no, you wouldn't, because you can't afford it.
No, but I'm sure I will be fine.
That's what people that die of cold say.
Well,
We'll stop on the way and get you some cold gear.
all right.
So, are you all just gonna, well, for some of you more seriously, hoof it over there, or what?
So I figure while they were all talking, I was over by the fire finishing up making lunch. I was setting out
yeah.
blankets, making a nice little picnic.
Oh.
Not really
And-
part of the conversation.
And I'm sorry to do this to you, Skeeter, but Kai and Alistair did come back with bento boxes that were prepared by the master culinary expert, Call. Sorry.
No worries.
And
It's very lovely. Rice, little bits of sushi that's fresh on top of it. There's even a little tiny area that has this very small bit of chicken that's seasoned with like sesame oil and other choice things.
Oh,
It's
now you're just making me
really
hungry.
fucking good. It's really
Yeah.
fucking good.
Kai whispers to Sneak, and Terran is paying for the new chicks with cold weather gear, right?
Sure.
What were you saying, Taryn?
I was just gonna say that, dare I risk buying another horse again? I have 2 floating around Tal'Dorei. I feel like I'm in Skyrim.
I mean, you're not far off. That or fucking Breath of the Wild just everywhere.
At least those you can whistle for. These you can't.
Keep in mind, you all are currently wanted by the Amon military for the murder of Orsic von Hammer and how many of his guards? 6? 10.
I thought like 9.
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
me?
9. No, Mersha, you are not wanted for these crimes, but everybody else in the party is. So...
And I don't think it was 9 plus the Duke. I think it was 9 including the Duke, but I could be wrong.
Regardless, you're only responsible for the murder of like 5 of them.
The rest are conspiracy theories.
Oh, and we do have a $10,000 gold bounty on each of our heads by the myriad.
Lovely, ain't it?
So yeah.
Honestly, 10,000 is quite insulting, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, do you all expect to hoof it or anything else or what? You all tell me what you do.
Kai's always happy to hoof it.
Do we have options?
I will pack up everything, all the blankets after we eat, and get the wagon ready. And so, are we moving on, or should I set up camp?
Jiro,
Yeah.
can I use my knowledge of Tal'Dorei to figure out if there are other means of transportation that are faster?
Sure. Roll me a history check.
I will use my game advantage.
Sure.
21.
Well, the game advantage on history checks today.
It's because no one's good at them. Anyways. Well,
We are
that's
not
a lie.
a party
I'm
of
sorry.
high intelligence.
High DPS. High DPS. Anyways. On a 21, airships are really fucking fast. You are also fully aware that there are teleportation circles in every major city across Tal'Dorei. And you are aware that you have a buddy here who is a very accomplished mage who can teleport people around fairly easily.
Reginald! Alistair, can you reach Reginald?
Oh,
Did Alistair ever meet Reginald?
Nope.
you met me in Isengorn.
Didn't you message him before, though?
I messaged absolutely 2 people. 3 if you count the archpriest twice.
Well, because I remember we had a conversation and Sneak ended up with paper in his hand
Oh.
from Reginald.
Yes.
Oh no,
Should
we
I-
have a much easier way of messaging Reggie. We have the
Thank
fucking
you.
the Volstrucker paper. Fuck me.
I'd rather not.
You'd be missing
Kai,
out.
Kai passes as well.
Yep.
My ex definitely wouldn't agree with me there. But hey, yeah. So Sneak just pulls out one of the pieces of paper, like, "We're idiots." Reggie, how soon can we meet in need of guidance and services?
Including transportation.
That's what I meant by services. I wasn't going to be too specific. Be like, "Hey, buddy, can we use your teleporting magic, please?"
Yeah, Kai is thinking something completely different.
I know you are.
Ah, yes. Services.
No. No. Don't do that to my boy Reggie. Come on now. All right. You write that letter and you send it back to him.
Yeah.
5 minutes go by and you receive a letter back in your hand, Sneak. Well, I can tell you that I am preoccupied. Currently, today. I assume by services, none of you have learned any means of fast travel, so yeah, I can help you. Also, we get to speak to the head. It's going to be fun. Where are you? Remove one piece of parchment, because now it's spent side to side.
Got my shield.
Yes, New Age pen pals.
Just texting.
We what, like,
LOL.
just
What
just
you
south,
doing?
just south of Fort Thingy,
Falcone Castle.
Falcone Castle. Just south of Falcone Castle, look for the love wagon.
The Love Wagon no longer has Love Wagon written on it.
Okay. You receive the piece of paper in about 2 minutes. Ah, I can go there immediately. I'll see you soon. Give me 2 hours.
All right, everyone. We have 2 hours until Flamey Boy is inbound. Let's take a break, take stock. Take a break, take stock of ourselves, and yeah.
We're gonna get another show? Do we know Flamey Boy's real name or just the stage name?
I think we can stick with Flamey Boy for now. I don't think he wants you to know his name.
Oh my god, I just realized fucking Skeeter and Reginald. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's going to be bad. Anyways, so you all sit around, eat your food.
Back.
You eat your food. You prepare yourselves with your proper attire and outfits that look far more reasonable on each of you than, well, the glorious fashion you were wearing previously.
I have my arsenal back.
Yes, Taryn, however, downside, your dress is destroyed. It is wearable, but it is not functional as a noble attire dress any longer.
Can mending fix it?
Mending, super bleach have the possibility of fixing it to the mundane eye, but harsh scrutiny from those people, they would notice the missing components.
Yeah, Kai's clothes are completely kaput.
But yeah, I mean, you can
That
always
had nothing to do
commission
with the
someone to fix
escape.
it again.
By the way, Kai
I'll
went
keep
through
that.
all of Terran's gear on the way back.
All
I
right.
would have been smacking his hand. That's about as far as it goes, though, because I don't think I can catch up to it.
Yeah.
2
You-
hours go by.
Would I have noticed anything missing?
Roll an investigation. No, Alistair did a very good job to make sure Kai didn't steal from you.
Good.
There we go. Reggie comes walking out through the open plains, and for the 3 of you who have never met him before, he is a human, Zemnian in nature, which is incredibly odd in Tal'Dorei, who walks out with black hair that's a little shaggy at top, but his beard is growing in much more fully now than it was previously as he walks outwards, wearing Tal'Dorei attire as he just struts over towards you all.
Hi,
Yeah.
friend. You must be
That's-
Flamey Boy.
Yes,
Okay,
this is Skeeter. I figured you probably wouldn't want him knowing your real name. This is Alistair. He is a member of our group. Excellent.
Out of
Smith.
character. Out of character. Is there? Does he actually just look like Lustrin? Or is just the
That
fact
token
he
I was
isn't?
using for Lustrin was a placeholder token. This is Reggie's token.
Okay, so I'm going to have to disassociate that with stab.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the dead body that we had.
No! Throws the hammer.
Ah, he's
But
back from the
anyways.
dead and back into one sheep.
Anyways, you see him visibly counting to 10 in Zemnian from that little exchange. It is very nice to meet you all. And I suppose you must be Mersha, the individual that Sir Yurik was telling me about.
Correct. She'll shake his hand.
You're still quiet.
What? Oh my god, I'm like eating my phone. Okay. She'll say, that's correct, and shake his hand.
You
Maybe
attempt
that's
to,
the
and he
problem.
keeps his hands behind his back.
He's not a fan of touching anybody.
Correct. I do not like to touch people.
And trust me, I tried.
Well, you all seem to have some sort of information. Where would you like me to send you?
Darling?
Rather disappointingly, home. To the... what is the name of that goddamn channel between Tal'Dorei and Wildemount?
Strawn.
Strong
Yes.
channel. That's probably the wrong name, but I can't zoom in close enough to actually read
Yeah,
those
I can't see it
colors.
on it.
Yeah, no.
You're
Those
going
colors
to
are not
s-
easy.
Oh, I knew you were going to perform. So you're going to send us some, like, when you say send,
They will explain it to you after I send you there.
okay, but we're taking the love wagon and
No.
the horses.
Kai,
If
Those
there's
will be
anything-
able to stay here at Sir Yurik's estate.
Skeeter, if there's anything you want out of the wagon, I suggest you go ahead and get it.
Kai
Oh,
leans
I looked
over.
at it. I'm pretty sure straw ring.
Sure. Kai, go ahead.
Kai leans over close to Reginald and whispers, "Can we make that guy point to Skeeter explode like the other one that we brought with us before?"
I do not make a common habit of murdering people who do not deserve it.
Okay,
Then
can
he
we
just
make him
looks at
couple-
you.
I'm starting
Yeah.
to get stuff out of the back of the love wagon.
Yeah.
Tent. Should we bring we need a tent?
Yes.
Sledgehammer?
Yes.
Shovel? Okay. 10-foot pole?
You just smack Kai with that.
I attempt to hit Kai with it.
Jesus.
Kai. Well, I didn't start. It's Kai dodges.
You can dodge,
Uh,
whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Miner's pick. Ladder. Do we need to take the ladder?
Yes. Likely.
Rope. Do we need rope? I got rope back here.
Sure.
Okay. Hammer, crowbar. Do we need those too?
Crowbar, not the hammer.
Hammer. Okay.
Yeah, I
leave
think
the
we're
hammer.
good for hammers.
Looks at Alistair, decked in hammers.
Cooking. I'll take the cooking supplies. And so, like, he's just like, I don't know where he's putting this stuff. He's just overloaded with trying to carry a bunch of stuff. Oh, and then, Flamey Boy, if you can make sure that the love wagon and here and this bag of coins get back to the ashram, that'd be great. And I
Okay,
found
okay.
him 178 gold pieces in the bag.
A mage hand scoops it up and puts it into the cart.
Kai leans over. There's a reason why I suggested
Yes, and do you not remember that he was the one who had the wagon that we could escape on and also moved a fence out of the way?
Oh, Kai was whispering to.
I had over a year of peace and quiet. Very well. So, all of you wish to go over to the channel. The closest location I can send you to that I am fondly aware of would be Guadin. Though I could attempt to send you all to the Alabaster Sierra. Though we remember how well that worked last time.
Well, you've spent time in the Alabaster Sierras now.
I really wish I spent more time investigating the area. Well, there was that port, if you wish for me to send you all to the port. Do any of you have an item from the port?
I've never been to Zaport, so
You see he pulls his hands to the front and he's wearing these pure white gloves all the way down that like cuff at the wrists, and he just starts rubbing his palm of the right hand with his thumb. Really well. So, I assume none of you have anything from there. Fantastic. Do any of you have anything from the Whitestone?
I do.
I've never been to the Whitestone either.
Give it to me. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Now.
I'll reach out and hand him one of my daggers.
Okay. He takes that,
Reggie,
tosses it
I
into the
apologize
ground.
so profusely.
Grab hands now. Just
I'm stay as far away from Skeeter. Yeah.
I grab Kai's hand with my hold hands.
I hold on to the other and just like, well,
You know what? I actually have
this
to
is
roll
so
a
much
wisdom
fun.
save to see if he wants to send you there or to your death. Okay, he's not in a terribly bad mood considering. Okay. Very well. If none of you have ever teleported before, I suggest that you all keep your mouths and eyes shut along the journey. If your mouth is open, the air will flow through your entire body from this point to that point instantaneously, which can cause you to die from internal hemorrhaging, bleeding, or you get turned into a pile of goo. No, I am not joking. I am sending you all now. And he casts teleport.
And then I close my eyes and take a big breath
All
while
right.
he was talking.
Yeah, because we did literally have someone turn into a pile of goo with us.
Yup.
Ooh.
Not a player
random
care.
dwarf.
Oh, okay.
He just wanted to experience freedom, man.
Well, he
was
got sort of
free-
freedom.
He was free for a portion of a second.
Alrighty. He has an associated object, so there's a 100% accuracy. You all feel a rush course through your bodies as you instantaneously begin moving at an incredible speed, and you feel your entire body elongates during this experience before elastic banding and snapping back to where it was. I need a con save from Alistair, Skeeter, and Mersha.
I will use my game advantage. I
Sure
don't think I'll
thing.
need it, but whatever.
Well, did you all shut your mouths?
Oh, totally. Completely kept
Okay.
it closed on my eyes.
Okay. Ooh, wow, good call, good call. Alistair?
debating whether or not I want to use the game advantage.
Oh, it doesn't hurt that bad.
I'm gonna use the game advantage.
All right, what'd you get?
21.
Not bad, not bad. Forest is off. So, you all feel this elastic banning as you go flying off and then land into the very heavy, thick snow underneath your feet. You feel the cold is rushing over you, almost like an instantaneous wind that chills you down to your bones. Mercer, you grab your hips and like breathe a little bit, kind of like you weren't exactly expecting this to happen. And then, of course, Alistair seems more or less fine. He's okay. Skeeter, you go, wow, and immediately vomit on the ground. Oh, that was a roller coaster you weren't expecting.
Can I breathe?
You're fine now. We're in Whitestone.
Whew. Well, like Cleta says, you gotta keep smiling.
Although you may want to rinse your mouth out before you smile again. Where did we
There's
land
something in my
in
teeth?
Whitestone? Yes.
You look around, and all of you are directly next door to the one place that Reggie spent the most time while he was in Whitestone, the Slayer's Cake.
Oh no.
I need Skeeter, Mercia, and Alistair all to give me wisdom saving throws. Hey, you're good at those. I'm sorry, Skeeter.
Oh no.
You smell this aroma of sweet, delicious pastries that almost like Pepe Le Pew style lift you up and directs your attention over towards this quaint little shop called the Slayer's Cake.
Oh, that
And-
smells amazing.
You are enchanted by it currently.
Skeeter on a sugar high. Hey, this is not going to be good.
Well, while we're here, Skeeter, you
Pray for a food cover.
What were you saying, Taryn?
if someone wants to stay with him, at the Slayer's Cake here, Moshe, you're going to freeze to death before too long, so let's get you your gear. And Taryn's pulling out her coat and like all that from her bag to get suited up.
Uh,
We go get some of that food. It smells really good. And I
Who's
just start
supposed to stay
walking.
with Skeeter?
All right, Skeeter. Ding, ding. You open the door and you see that there's a halfling inside. Hello there. How you doing today? She looks
Doing
over at
great.
you.
Doing great, my friend.
Fantastic.
Try to squeeze in because I've got this ladder and this 10-foot pole and this. It's like I'm just, arms
Yeah,
full.
yeah, way too much.
Yeah.
Oh,
Smells amazing. Absolutely
Good?
amazing.
Is this your first time?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll love it here. We have the best assortment of pastries that anybody can find in all of Tal'Dorei, questionably Exandria.
Oh, fantastic.
Recipes passed down generation after generation. Of course, we are one of the official sponsors of Vox Machina, in case you were wondering. As she gestures to a large portrait of the original members of Vox Machina. Of course,
Oh.
Scanlan appears to be 4 times larger, and much more buff.
Just as a player, I've never heard of them. Yeah, great looking family. Anyway, I'll start with one plate.
A plate of what? We have cupcakes, we have big cakes, we got Crystal One claws. Those
Sure.
are bear claws, but you know. We got
I'll come
glazed
back up for another
donuts.
serving. Just,
We have tiramisu.
fill up the plate, one of each, one of whatever fits, and then I'll come back up for seconds or thirds.
Yeah,
or
no
whatever.
problem, no problem. And she fills it up and she goes, all right, that'll be 1 gold piece.
The yellow ones, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't have
Skeeter. Yeah, you left your coin purse back there.
any. Yeah, what's
She
my
takes
bad?
the
Of
plate
course.
back.
Don't. I've got him covered. Don't worry. And Skeeter, give me the damn ladders. Come here. I take them and I like prop them up outside the door and go over, pay for his pastries, and I'll grab like, I don't know, a donut, like a cream donut or something.
Alrighty. Yep, that'll be, just subtract like 3 gold, because that's probably what's going to end up being.
Yeah.
Alrighty, y'all enjoy. Mercia, you're being escorted away by Taryn over towards a lovely, quaint little clothing shop that is filled to the brim with all of these very nice fur jackets, coats, boots, proper dress wear for this type of environment. And even your walk over there, you're already kind of like shivering. It is freezing. You all just teleported into, Russia. Not personality-wise, weather-wise.
Hello, babushka.
Speaking of babushka. Anyways, the two of you walk into the shop. Hello, can I help you?
Hi there, Mercer Wolf. Is that the lady behind the counter?
You're
Jesus
super
Christ,
quiet.
Shiloh.
Yeah.
It sounds like
Seriously?
it's trying to yell at me from the other side of a canyon.
Yeah,
I
no,
got
you...
a microphone.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you speaking into the
Is
right
it-
side of it?
Let me check.
Is the video program we know using you're
How
using
about
the correct
now?
one?
Nope.
Oh.
Worse.
God bless it.
Does...
Is it
Is Zoom attached to the proper device? Look at your audio settings. It should be select microphone. Make sure it's selecting the microphone you use. So if you're using your microphone headset thing, it should be that one. And if you're using an external one, it should be labeled as well.
It should be the little carrot next to the microphone thing. The little chevron carrot.
Is this any better?
Considerably, but not perfect. You're on your phone with this, right?
Yeah.
Then it should only attach to your microphone that's plugged into it right now. So yeah.
Okay, can I... Because it was fine when we started, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I drop off of Zoom and pop back in?
Sure,
Or
go
will
for
that
it.
screw it over?
No. You're in the last place here anyways. You're good.
Okay.
In the meantime, everybody, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content.
I will strike up a conversation with the the owner of the store.
Hello. You see a very
Hi.
old human woman. How are you?
Doing just fine, thank you. And yourself?
Oh, I'm just dandy.
Wonderful. We're looking to buy a complete set of gear for my associate here.
Oh, you are very ill prepared for this weather. Go ahead, Biscuit. Go ahead and try.
Testing.
Hey,
Much
we
better.
can hear you.
Hey, thank you. Okay. Well, yep, it seems I'm in need of winter clothes.
Winter? We're almost at summer.
What? Mercer will look at Taryn. I mean, we're getting winter clothes, right?
We're getting cold weather clothes. This is actually spring.
Mhm.
This is nice for spring.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty brisk. We have the
So what
sun.
What do I need? Like a trench coat?
To start. Plus
Well,
furs and boots and fur-lined pants and a hat as well. With scarves and gloves.
yes.
All right. Well,
Alistair walks into the store. Basically, you're gonna look like me by the end.
with or without the fur?
With.
The fur's better insulation and protection from the wind.
Okay. Mercer will reach into her pocket, and pull out the 3 pieces of Plains cow meat, smacking each one down on the counter in a little line.
Psh, psh.
How much will this get me?
That'd get you to be asked to get the fuck out of my store.
Well, this is Plains cow meat. It's the best cow you can get anywhere near
Sure.
here.
Yeah, go talk to a fucking butcher. I'll deal with that. I'm a vegetarian. I ain't
I'll be
fucking scared of him.
I'll be covering the expenses.
Are you sure, Taryn?
Yes, I'm sure.
All right,
Well,
so
I
we're
will-
gonna.
I will pay you back, but here, please take this Plains cow meat in the meantime as a thank you. And she'll gather up the raw cow meat and hand it over to Taryn.
Hey, Taryn, at least now it's beginning to chill.
Well, I do have the party loot, so I'm going to put that into the bag.
Oh, something in the bag's gonna be a little mooey. Anyways. Thank you. Anyways. All right, so how important is basic mobility for you?
Well, I mean, I'd like to be able to walk. Are there coats you can't walk in?
Well, I mean, there's certain kinds of pants that aren't going to be very well suited for you if you're worried about, being a quick, agile person. And she gestures over towards Taryn. But they're way warmer.
Where's the discount section?
In a different town.
Whatever she requires.
Very well. So, okay, we're going to start you off with some of the boots with these furs. Okay, here you go. And we got the alpaca bottom pants. Here you go. Alpaca bottom pants, boots with the fur. All right, let's get you a nice big jacket. Are you thinking leather?
Sure.
Very well, we'll get leather, and then we'll add in that extra layer of fur on the inside, just a small layer, and then the one on the outside. We have this one here. Try these on. We have the dressing room in the back.
Mersha's just like holding this giant pile of clothes in her arms. And she'll go back to the dressing area and try them on.
Yep. It's all a little baggy on you, but not like terribly so. The boots, however, do fit you like wonderfully. And when you come out, you feel warmer, considering this weather, a lot warmer. Wonderful. All right, now throw this hat on. And she tosses you just a traditional cap that goes over your ears and over your forehead and back of your head. Mm-hmm.
Well, how do I look?
Warm.
Yeah, I feel a little sweaty.
Yeah, once you get outside, you'll be proud of that.
Can you move in them?
She'll start doing basic calisthenic like movements.
All right. And yes, the alpaca bottom pants do actually have a little bit of elasticity to them. And the fact that they're a little bigger on you, you have full range of movement. No problem. There you go. All right, that'll run you 10 gold.
So,
I'll give her 11.
Thank you.
Taryn, I will pay you back. Thank you.
I'll let you in on something. This particular mission, going after who we're going after and taking care of that, it's very personal to me. I'd rather everyone be prepared for it than not.
Well, thank you.
Well,
Now, I'd say that we take a rest for this evening. I know exactly where we should go.
all right,
All right.
goodbye. She waves you goodbye.
Goodbye.
Skeeter, around this time, you and Sneak are inside of the Slayer's cake, but you are very fat and happy with all of these pastries to the point of near vomiting. But only near vomiting. You have
These
enough
are
self-control to
so-
start before that.
So good. Kind of making me a little chilly though.
Well, that's probably because you ain't dressed for the weather around here. Around this time, the door opens up. Ding, 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 ding. Hello!
Hi.
Oh, no, not you guys. This is over
Oh.
with Sneak and Skeeter. Hello!
Hi, friend.
Sneak, you're muted in case you're speaking.
Yeah, who do I see enter?
That little old grandma who gave off the boots and gave you guys all the warm cookies and everything else.
Ah, hello there, madam. It's good to see you again.
Oh, it's so good to see you. And she comes like walking over with her little cane and like gives you a hug. Oh, you're eating well, right? Look at that. You put on a couple extra pounds, huh? That's good. Stay well insulated. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
I try. Speaking of insulation, Skeeter, we will need to go get you some warmer clothes. Don't worry, I've got you covered.
Wait, you guys did that again? Oh, just come by my house. I got you. It's fine.
You are
Sure,
an angel.
friend.
Yeah. Just call me Grandma.
Grandma, it is. Thanks, Grandma.
Yeah, of course, of course. Oh, here's your delivery for the day. And she hands over a large tin of cookies. Thank you very much, Grandma. You're very welcome. She comes over to your guys' table. Ooh, mind if I take a little bit of that cupcake?
Please, please.
Oh,
I'd like
thank
to
you,
share.
thank you. She takes it and starts nibbling it. It's been over a year. What have you been up to since then?
We've been traveling a little, making sure that we see the rest of Tal'Dorei while we are at it. I feel like we've got some more interesting tasks on our way, and I'm actually going to be finding some, going back to explore my roots, shall we say.
Oh, that's always very stressful, especially roots. You all still focused on saving the world?
Something like that, yes. Although, if you
That's-
believe my friend here, we only have 2 weeks left to live anyway.
Well, when you get to my age, that's how you treat every day.
You got it, Grandma.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so nice to see you. Hey, where's that nice young lady that you were always oogling at, huh? Where'd she go off to?
I believe she went to find some warm clothes for one of our other new companions.
You all are making so many friends. I'm so happy for you. Oh, this is lovely.
We try our best.
Oh, it's so good. Seeing all of you young folk and lovebirds, it gives me a spark. It's lovely. Around this time, Taryn and Mersha do walk in. Ding, ding. With Alistair. There she is. Hello, how are you? And she comes, like, walking over to you slowly with her cane.
Taryn will kind of walk a little faster. She doesn't have to walk that far. Why, hello, Grandma. How are you?
I am wonderful. How are you?
Doing very well.
I'm assuming
Oh.
Alistair is just blending in as a tree. In
Oh, no.
comparison to this really old lady.
Grandma has a third sense. She knows when somebody needs loving. Oh, is that one of your new friends? Hey, big guy, come on in.
Gotta just like.
Grandma know what that mouth do.
No, stop. Bad. Do not sully Grandma.
Sneak.
For cookies.
Mhm.
Sneak.
Exactly.
Sneak.
That's bad Christian. Not even sneak. That's just bad. Anyways, she like lets you walk up to her and, she takes her hand. Well, hello there, big fella. How are you?
Hi.
Shakes your hand.
Alistair is kind of like, you can see that he's kind of stiffened, so to speak, just like raising his head further away from this woman, just unsure of it, unsure of her.
Darling, don't worry, don't worry. We're all friends here. I'm Grandma, by the way. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice.
Everybody
to
in
meet
town
you.
calls me Grandma. I'm kind of like the adoptive grandma of all the people and adventurers that come through here.
That's
And the one who established this fine eatery here.
one of the individuals. I worked with them for a period of time. It was a lovely day. But come on, everybody, come sit in. And she goes over to you, Mercer. Hello, I'm Grandma. Nice to meet you.
Hello. She'll shake Grandma's hand delicately.
And she is an ancient halfling woman. Very, very, very old. Or sorry, she wasn't halfling. She was a human that is just less than 5 feet tall now because she's so old. Oh, look at this. We have so many people. Oh, this is so wonderful. I love when everybody comes back and visits me. Oh, darling, can you give us a round of cookies? Take them from my tin. It's nice and fresh. Oh, and espressos as well, please. Anything for you, Grandma? Of course, yeah. Oh, hello. This
Would
is
you
so
be a dear and add a raspberry cream to mine, please?
Of course, not a problem. And she goes ahead and does that. Now, as you all sit down, she like looks at Sneak, looks at Taryn, looks at Sneak.
What?
I am so proud of you. And she like grabs your wrist, Sneak, and like pats you on the hand. Oh, this is wonderful.
Oh, God.
I knew it the first time I saw you two look at each other. You were gonna end up together. This is great.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember if Taryn would have, like, taken off all their jewelry.
Oh. When? And she like grabs your hand, Taryn, and just looks at the wedding band. When?
Not very long ago, to be honest.
Oh.
And there's like a glance to say, like, oh, fuck!
You
Yes.
almost gave me a heart attack.
Darling,
Alistair, like,
how
Alistair,
could we have forgotten to tell them?
Yes, Alistair.
Alistair, like, immediately switches the ring with the Revivify gem around. So it's like, you know, the ring slap? But it's kind of like that, but, you know, just ready for a Revivify.
Oh, I'm so happy. Where are you gonna have it? Oh, do it in Whitestone. Oh, we can go get the old chapel. Oh, we can fix it up, make it all very beautiful. I know exactly what it looked like when, everybody had their
Oh no,
wedding
they're
band.
already married.
They're already married.
Yeah, they're
Sneak.
married. That's Mr. Mrs.
Sneak, you take
Yes.
1 point of piercing damage as she slaps you. You didn't invite me?
It was a quiet and intimate affair.
Did you elope?
Guests, something like that.
Oh, that is such a beautiful story. Don't worry, you can hold on to that slap for when you deserve it next. I was married. But anyways, that is so lovely. So that's why you've been gone for a year. Honeymoon. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Oh, this is so lovely. And then you bring in new friends as well. I'm so happy.
Yeah,
No.
it's,
Alistair's going to... Sorry. Alistair's going to walk over to Skeeter. Just about picks him up from out of a seat. Puts him back down. And he's going to say, they're going to have a little bit of an intimate moment. We should just, like, stay outside. I'll get you new clothes.
How are you trying to pick him up?
It's like, it's more of a suggestion than a pick up.
Okay.
Like a
Just clarifying.
guiding, just like
It's a
putting a
pact.
bit of force in. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say.
Okay, yeah. So wait outside. Sure. Yeah, I can do that.
It is freezing cold out there. No. Actually, all of you come back to my place. I have to outfit him with some spare clothes anyways. I think I have
We
the
would
perfect
love to,
suits for you.
Grandma.
Oh, wait. Here's the cookies. And each of you are given a small plate with a single cookie and then, of course, the raspberry Danish. Is that what you got?
raspberry cream in the espresso.
Oh, yeah. And then you get that, and all of you bite into the cookie, and it is that perfect, gooey, soft chocolate chip cookie that just melts in your mouth as you're chewing on it, and it is incredible. Baked fresh this morning.
And just as delightful as always.
But anyways, we gotta outfit you, young man.
You got
And
it,
he
Grandma.
looks
That
around
sounds
the
like a great
party.
idea.
Then she starts looking at Kai and looking at Skeeter. All right, come on.
I follow Grandma.
What?
Excuse me, young man.
Excuse you? Okay.
Listen
What?
to your tone when you speak to me.
Yes, ma'am. What was that look?
Oh, I just noticed a little glisten in one of your eyes. That's all. Don't worry about it. I was right last time, though. And she just kept going.
And there's a whisper in Infernal, like, I can't believe we forgot to take these off.
Yes, I'm sure your mother will find out soon.
Oh, fuck.
You're scared. What about when she finds out it's me? She's going to kill me.
She knows it's you.
Well, yeah.
Oh, wait, not the
But-
mom. Okay, I was thinking of Grandma still. Sorry.
No, like the mom, and Taryn's just like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck, that's right, and that's not, oh.
So,
And the
you
entire
all...
clan is just gonna have so much fun with this.
You all walk through town for about 15, 20 minutes or so until you make it over to a very quaint, small, 2-story building, and she opens up the front door, and each of you step inside. It's fairly large in here, but Alistair, you're stuck a little hunched over, not terribly much, though. And, all right, everybody, go ahead and make yourselves comfortable. We have all the couch space and all of the chairs. If we need extra chairs, they're over in the kitchen. I'm gonna go get the trunk. Here, young man, follow me. And she takes your hand, Skeeter, and then, like, hooks her arm through your arm, like, you know, you're gonna escort her to where she knows where to go.
And I'll go with her.
And she introduces you to her ex-husband's clothing as she pulls out a trunk and starts, you know, unraveling a lot of it and offering you any number of different flannel shirts and, you know, fairly worn but sturdy looking pants, mostly leather, and a pair of boots that are just slightly too big on you.
I like the boots.
Yeah?
Shirts, I'm not allowed to wear pants. I need to be like a cheetah.
Well, I can tell
What?
you,
The
if
fuck?
you don't wear pants, your nether bits will fall off out here.
I've never
So-
worn them in my life.
Okay, we can work something out. She looks you up and down. You're very secure in your masculinity. Okay. And she goes over to her cabinet and pulls out a very long dress that's, you know, fabricked very properly, incredibly thick in the skirt, and goes down to about your calf. And then she gives you complimentary pair of tall stockings. Not stockings, socks. You know, the knee-high socks.
Oh,
Yeah, wanna try these?
Yeah. No, I'll
Yeah.
try them on. So I put on the knee-high socks, boots, and then
If you double up the socks, the boots will fit you.
okay. And then I try to squeeze into the dress. Oh, I
Okay.
need to
And
make a
you
little rip on the side for movement.
Oh yeah, no. She'll actually like cut around the top area so like your chest is still yours, and then puts a flannel over top of it to like button down for you to keep you nice and cozy, and then a jacket over that. All right, how's your mobility? And I mean like a Scottish warrior, you can move.
Oh, this feels pretty good. And I'll put my put up on a dresser and kind of stretch out. And...
Oh my! Ooh! No wonder you look like that. Okay then.
Thanks, Grandma. This is
question is-
great.
Is he going true Scotsman, or does he still have the budgie smugglers on underneath?
Let's be real.
Yeah, that's fair.
The budgie smugglers. Oh my god. Are we talking like
Oh no.
standard budgie or English budgie?
What? I'm sorry, there's a difference? What?
There are. The English budgies are like twice as big as the one that was like this big.
Oh, we're talking about actual birds. Okay. I
Yeah.
was like, there's a difference between American budgie smugglers and British budgie smugglers?
The actual budgie.
I feel like you don't get away with wearing budgie smugglers unless you're packing some serious sausage.
OMG.
Has this group already rolled dick size and or want to?
No.
No.
we have not.
Okay, let's.
No and no.
I've
All right,
never
let's
rolled
keep
six sides.
I don't roll.
Yeah, you
I know it's a
haven't.
double
Oh,
six
no.
anyway.
Anyways, you all walk back out and you see Skeeter wearing this like long, almost very long dress. With like his flannel shirt and his other like niceties over top of it and knee-high socks, and you know, it shows off his calves incredibly well. And to be clear, Skeeter has killer fucking calves. Like incredible. They are ripped beyond belief. Alrighty, everybody, see, like I said, nice and set up.
Love it, Grandma.
Of course, of course.
And you're quite warm in that.
Yeah, it's comfortable. I've never been anywhere where it's cold like this before. Does it get warmer at night or throughout the week, or how does that work?
In about 2 months there may be grass, and that's about it.
In certain places, yeah.
Well, Grandma, I think that we must stop by the estate and speak to my family, so we'll...
Are you going to tell them that you eloped?
I'm sure to get there eventually, so I'd rather be the one to tell them.
Oh, please be safe. And she's looking at you, Sneak, when she says that. Be safe. Oh, no. Oh, those women are so... They are, you know, kind of scary.
It is matriarchal after all.
Oh, of course. As it should be, right? And she offers you a high five. Psh. Anyways, here. I have another small batch of cookies. And she brings over a bundle of cookies. Take these with you. You know, maybe that'll quell your mother's, feelings slightly.
Taryn will hand them to Sneak and be like, as an offering for them.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah, like
Olive.
putting down some meat to distract a rabid bear.
Was that offensive?
No, it's saying that they are the perfect peace offering.
Anyways, if any of you need a place to stay, you know, if they kick you out or anything like that, my door is always open to all of you, okay?
No, I wouldn't let that happen.
Oh, just, you know, just in case. If you need a place, need some warm food in your bellies, if any of you just get tired, just come on by whenever. I'm home most of the day.
Well, appreciate the offer, Grandma.
Of course. Yeah. All of you, you have a wonderful time. Young man, it was a pleasure meeting you. Young lady, you as well. Looks at you, Alistair. And of course, pleasure.
Yes,
Enjoy the rest of your day.
You all
nice
as
to
well.
meet you.
Thanks,
She
Grandma.
goes, of course. We'll see you around. Don't forget to stop by soon.
And as we make it outside the door, may have forgotten to mention to you, Skeeter, Elster, and Mersha, that Whitestone is home for me.
Oh yeah, no, you didn't. You didn't mention that. It's nice
we
being
were
here in your home.
teleported so quickly, and considering we are going to be staying with my clan, so please be respectful. Glares
of
at Kai.
course. We should always be respectful.
What?
So, well, let's get going. Do we keep the Sharon or what, darling?
I don't know. I have a feeling that now that it's been assumed, we're not going to get away with going, oh, it was all a joke, and we kind of didn't deny it either, so...
Yep. Now
I'll
you
leave
have
that
no
one
chance.
up
The
to
two
you.
of you got to get married.
And I was like, and the rings don't exactly look like we were faking either.
Hmm.
I mean, at this point, your personas are kind of overlapping.
Yeah.
You're the godfather of the music.
That's. I'm just gonna like turn Skeeter around. Like, don't. No.
What was he doing? What?
I just like commenting on things.
Oh, I thought that was Asa.
It was just saying this.
Yeah.
When the music started, it reminded me of the Godfather and offer.
So, all of you walk across Whitestone further to the north, and you head into the Noble District housing, with all of the massive estates that are roughly about 1 block large in just the houses themselves. And as you're walking through them, you see the one estate that is familiar to 3 of you, that is a very wide, simple white building that has an open courtyard that seems to be completely demolished of most things other than 3 trees positioned very close to the house itself. As you approach very slowly, Taryn,
I will let out a certain whistle to let them know it's me.
and
Were there
immediately
people on the road on the way here?
a handful, not very many.
Was I getting any looks with my outfit and the ladders and the sledgehammer and the shovel? And...
Just a preliminary glance, but nothing that was like too lingering or judgmental. People in
You are the
Whitestone are
world's
fairly
most flam-
woke.
You are the world's most flamboyant landscaper.
I mean, you're not wrong. Anywho, as you all are approaching over towards it, you let out that little whistle, and an arrow soars down over towards the perimeter wall, thunk, into it with a rope, as you see Penelope gliding down, holding onto her bow. Penelope,
you're on watch.
I am, yes. Penelope is a very young, probably like teenage equivalent of elf girl. And she kind of like stands down and then walks up directly to you, Taryn. Welcome. Auntie and everybody else is out right now. Just me and a couple of the others left behind. Good to see you again. Hey.
That is an amazing bow you have. Hello, friend.
Hi.
Is there anything in particular?
Nice dress.
Thank you. They suggested I wear it to keep myself warm.
Yeah, warm's pretty good. What'd you say?
Is there are they out on any particular sort of thing or?
There's been an increased number of individuals clashing out within the mountain range from the Underdark, so we're just doing our usual patrols to make sure their fight does not have any effect on our, lifestyle.
Right. Right.
But yeah, they've been out for like 2 days, so they should be back within 3 or 4, of course. Then her eyes just goes down to your finger. And then over towards Sneak.
Oh
I'm
god.
going to do the thing with the ring again.
Taryn?
I.
Yes, Penelope.
She lifts your hand up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Really?
they hooked up.
Well, we knew about that.
Yes, really.
Wow. Thanks for the invite, I guess?
Just go.
He hasn't even gone through the trials.
There are trials.
Yeah, of course. I mean, do you really think you get to join our family, our clan, without proving you can do it?
Oh god.
Don't worry, there wasn't much alcohol after the event anyway.
I cannot drink. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Okay, well then you should probably be pissed off at her.
You know how things can be when you're trying to take care of certain things and you're facing a life or death situation. Sometimes you...
So your marriage was life or death?
No, we're handling certain things right now, darling, that... remember the last time that we were on?
Yeah.
Well, we're still going up against those same sorts of people, so...
Yeah, I don't understand any of this. Okay, sure. Well, congrats.
Thank you.
Are you going to tell them at all?
I don't
Tell
even
them
know
what?
At this point.
She looks at you, Alistair. Tell us what? And she just steps 2 steps up to you. Mind you, she's about 5 foot even, very small elf girl. Just looking up at you.
I'm going to look at Taryn. First things first. What is her
I'm Penelope.
standing? Am I addressing like the daughter of a mayor or?
There's really only one person who's ever in charge, and that's really just the person who finalizes decisions.
Kai raises his hand.
And that's my mother.
Okay. So, should I call you Miss Penelope?
Penelope's fine. Formalities don't really matter at all.
Oh, thank you. I just gotta go over something. Does she know what you did out at sea?
It was in a pullet, and yes, my family assisted in that.
Yeah.
Although they
But
don't know.
does
We didn't necessarily have time to go over every detail.
Evil people
Shall
do
I-
evil things. We tried killing them. We killed them. Very well, I might add.
They're still going.
Yeah,
Right.
update on that. Turns out the guy we killed, not actually dead. Great. We're trying to resolve that. May end up needing to go somewhere really unfortunate. Anyway, do you know what? Actually, Taryn, I'm sorry. I'm not going to keep this up. I don't
It's
feel like
fine.
engaging this kind of rush. We had to go under cover as some nobles. We had to pretend to be married. We forgot to take off the rings. End of story. I'm not getting any deeper involved into this rabbit hole. I'm sorry. I don't need that kind of stress.
She just
This lovely. I
slowly
care about her deeply.
smiles. As you say all of this, just slowly smiles.
Oh, so guys didn't get married? I thought I missed something.
No. God.
You're not married?
No, Skeeter.
It's the stage persona, Skeeter.
Yes, that makes sense. Got it. I'm with us now.
How is this not clicking with him yet?
Don't question the mind of the stupid.
But yes, Penelope, I'm sorry to disappoint. There was no wedding. We pretended to be married. It was awkward and lovely at the same time.
Ah. Well, that saves you potentially losing a limb or two. Okay. Wonder what
What are you gonna
Auntie
tell
would
Grandma?
think.
That
Wait,
grandma
you
believed
told
it.
Grandma?
She's the we ran into her and she's so.
They are horrible at denying things to her.
Oh, hey, don't use the they word. That was nothing to do with
You
me.
didn't stop them.
What would you expect me to do?
Oh, that poor
Explain the
little lady.
situation.
She's gonna have a heart attack if she finds out.
I direct everyone to Penelope.
And she gets a very sinister smile, which means you can't tell her.
I feel like this is a familiar situation.
More than you believe.
Oh.
Are we
This is
getting
gonna be
invited
grand.
inside?
What? Oh, yeah, sure. Come on. And she, like, dislodges the arrow and just starts pulling the rope back with her as she walks.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, there
I'm
is so
go-
much I can do with this. Ah, this is going to be fun. She looks
I'm going
back at
to
you,
look.
Alistair. You're my favorite. Thank you.
I'm gonna look at Taryn like, did I?
I feel like
Am
that's not
I-
a good thing.
Am I
There's-
dead?
There was no good way out of any of this, I don't think.
Taryn, she is like your little sister. Unfortunately.
Also, like 150 years older than her, but
Yeah,
Still.
yeah.
Jeez, we're at the same age.
It helps.
Oh. What tangled web we weave. These are the days of our lives. Anyways.
oh, don't. That's trauma. That is trauma memories for me. Don't do that.
Anyways, you all head inside where it is very, well, warmer. They certainly have a good amount of heat coming from a couple of the fireplaces, but they don't really try too terribly much or too terribly hard to keep this environment super duper warm. Most of the individuals from this clan have adapted to the colder surrounding area so well that a little inconvenience of cool does not bother them at all. So all of you must be the new people. Yay. Hi. I'm Penelope. I'm her little cousin.
Hi, I am Alistair.
I'm going to call
Um,
you favorite.
I'd prefer my name, but I don't think I have a choice.
You learn fast, favorite. And she like punches you in your arm.
Hey, I'm Mersha. She'll stick out her hand.
She'll take your hand and like grasp your forearm and warrior style shake it.
Nice.
And you are Skeeter, right?
Skeeter, that's right, friend. Penelope. Penelope with a bow. Yep.
I do use bows sometimes. Yes.
Yeah, I like it. It's kind of like mine, a little bit smaller, but I like it.
Good. So all of you, welcome into our house. Yeah, if you need to pick yourselves up a room, use the same room as before that you all took. Just ask Kai, Sneak, Taryn, whatever you want. Would you like me to make a personal quarter for the two of you?
I can manage.
Of course.
Here, and I will take out the slabs of later cow.
Hot Pacao.
And she'll like smell it to make sure it's still good.
It's good.
You think this will keep until everyone get back?
These will probably be good for like another week if you store it in the ground, which is a very common thing to do when you don't have refrigerating. Not much longer than that.
And she said they'd be back 3 or 4 days. So, all right. Well, I'll take care of that. If y'all want to go find you a room and get comfortable, and we'll take we'll at least rest here, at least for the night, and make our plans about where we're going from here. At least we'll be well rested and taken care of.
Yeah, of course. All of you, make yourselves at home. Anything that you need, just be very careful and mind your own hands. Now, passives of 15 or higher. Who is that?
Bye.
Very good. On top of the china cabinet, Alistair, which the china cabinet is empty, just for a reference, you look up and you see a fairly large snow leopard just snarling and like sniffing at you all.
I'm gonna speak to him and I'm going to say, I got invited in by Penelope. Please don't eat me.
Snowflake, calm down. Fine. Of course,
Lovely
only
voice
in
you
B
got there.
speech. It just gives you a little smirk. Oh, by the way, I tamed my first companion.
And what a companion.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Terrifying.
Not gonna
Oh,
say it
without a-
wasn't a situation of good luck.
I'll whip out a knife and cut a piece off and toss it over to Snowflake.
Snowflake will take a big bite out of it.
I'm setting everything down, going into my bag, looking for something.
Yeah, she after another round of the Underdark coming back to the surface, she got stuck underneath a large branch, about 6 months ago or so. She's still a pup. But I managed to find her, free her, and now she won't leave me alone. She smiles up at it, and it kind of smiles back. They have the exact same sense of sass.
She suits you.
What's that supposed to mean? She's a bitch.
So
Alistair's
means
just like,
exactly what it sounds like. I'll give her a wink.
Alistair, who is currently huddling himself to the corner of a couch, away from the conversation, just like this family. No.
Alistair, you think this family is bad? Wait until we meet mine.
I thought you didn't have one.
I have a feeling we'll meet them.
Oh.
From around the corner, you hear Skeeter and walk out wearing his typical outfit yet again. Nice mobility.
Oh yes, love it. Like a cheetah.
Put a hand on Penelope's shoulder and just be like, just go with it.
Do I have to be nice to that one?
He's useful.
No.
And I'll go
Anyways.
out back and bury the stakes to...
Yeah. You know where they bury the food.
shame.
Mhm.
While you're all interacting, Snowflake does come down and sniffs each of you, just giving you a quick once over, getting a vibe out of you all, just to check out, make sure you're okay to be around her, Penelope.
That's a big cat.
Every sentient creature's reaction to Skeeter is, oh, does this need to live?
Actually, Skeeter, animal handling.
Certainly. Bum, 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 bum.
I feel like if that's the genuine reaction that every character has when they meet Skeeter, then Acer has made the character exactly the way he intends.
I
I feel like that is the success ratio.
Alistair says that, and then it kind of like puts its head underneath your hand and like
Give it a little
tosses it up.
switch.
It circles around
Skeeter's
you a
hand?
couple of times. Yeah. Snowflake likes Skeeter. Animals like people that are pure of heart, no matter what they are. They can just be assholes to them as well if they're cats. But anyways, you all are going to stay here for the evening and then presumably tomorrow head out to the channel? Or are you going to wait?
Well, I think that might be a discussion we have in the morning, because we don't know what we're gonna end up facing, and there's a possibility we could have help. Just as before. And teleportation saved us months of travel.
Months? We're months away?
Yes.
Wow.
We're on the other side of Tal'Dorei from Amon.
Any of you with a map can go, we were here, now we're here.
So
Doesn't seem that far.
that was the teleportation. Now, does anyone have a particular opinion on whether we should wait for the rest of my family or not?
I
I
mean,
don't know.
would it be useful to wait?
And have a band of very skilled hunters at our back to make sure we're fine? Who are perfectly loyal to at least one of us? Yes. I see that there's an advantage there, but we do have to wait a few days until they get back.
A few days is not too bad. We
Can't
may
hear
as
you,
well.
Jero.
Also, I'm not sure if they're gonna, any of them would be able to go with you. I mean, we're kind of trying to take care of things here. It's gotten a little
Right.
more chaotic, so. I mean, they've just left me on house duty. I'll come.
I think you need to stay here and look after the house.
It might be nice to say your goodbyes.
I don't think we have any plans on dying.
Well,
Well,
Yeah,
if
who
anything,
plans on-
I know. In 2 weeks, you'll die. I get it. We get it.
no, not all of us. You guys have been wonderful and kind, and I'll miss you. But yeah,
Oh, I get it. Only Cletus' chosen will survive the apocalypse. Yeah?
well, of course, because they're gonna, yeah.
Sure.
they-
Talon, I don't know. It's up to you. It's your family. If you want to, make sure you say hi to them before we head off to potentially the abyss, I would completely understand.
considering we did leave without saying goodbye last time.
Sure. No, that's fine. I think it would be a good opportunity for us to rest up, take stock of our situation, maybe plan a little. We're usually pretty bad at that.
Let them know you're not really married, or that your performance character. Oh, they probably already know that, though, right?
No, Skeeter. No, they don't.
Oh, jeez. Anywho, as you all get to debate this very fun topic, we're going to go ahead and end the session here, everybody. Players, thank you for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Welcome to the group biscuit, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.